Ah, yes. Another misunderstanding from the sheeple. My takes, we're going to clear up real quick. Because for some reason, these people who know so much seem to think that these my takes and these titles of these my takes are just my opinions. They don't understand that it says my takes and Bill Cooper for a reason. Again, these are the people who only saw a Mystery Babylon series or the whole Mystery Babylon series and thinks that they know everything about Bill Cooper and everything he taught because they liked when he was talking about extraterrestrials or whatever. And they're so smart, they can tell you how I am, think I'm this, I think I'm that in my comment section, and I'm just blowing my, flapping my wings or whatever, flapping my gums in the winds or whatever. But they don't understand that every single subject that I'm talking about is the subject that Bill Cooper covered. And the whole point of my takes is bringing it back up to date to letting these sheeple see that they are nothing more than sheeple who were birthed from the sheeple who didn't like what Cooper was saying back in his day. See, they don't like that. So they get on here and try to give you an explanation about what I'm doing. And see, let me tell you guys something else about people who do that. When people do that, and they say, hey, provide evidence, provide proof of everything that you're saying. All my evidence is backed up in playlists and in my main channel. These are all secondary channels. They are not my main Bill Cooper channel. My main Bill Cooper channel covers all of this. These are secondary channels and backup channels for times like these when they kick me off of the main channel for no reason and try to tell me that I did something that violated their community guidelines when I didn't do anything. And I know I didn't do anything and they wouldn't even show me what I did. That's what these channels are made for. So all you wise guys who are coming here thinking, oh, this is just a blank screen, he has no content, he has no proof, please go check out the channel that this channel is basically a, I guess you can call it daughter channel from, because this is not my main channel. Well, you're an idiot anyway if you're here and don't know that by now, unless you were here before I turned this into this secondary channel. Some people were already here, and this was just a channel about my opinions on the world, and then I turned it into my takes and Bill Cooper. But I also do a section on my Bill Cooper channel where I talk about my takes, and I talk about the things that he talked about in my takes, but I don't, like if I'm having a random my take, I just put it here. But usually all in these my takes, or if it's my opinion, I'll say it. But most of these my takes here relate to Bill Cooper. Actually, pretty much all of them, I think, except for the first one. So that's what they do, though. They'll say that you're trying to do something, you're trying to do this, and then again, you go look at their channel, they have like a clown picture, it's just a picture of a clown, and then no content. You try to go look at their playlist, and their playlists are all from somebody else because they don't have their own minds. And we're not going to go over that again. But the main point of this, my take, was to inform you guys who think that I'm just saying all of this stuff off and just saying my own opinion. These are things that I've heard Cooper say directly straight from his mouth. You know, all the broadcasts that some of you guys are annoyed about because you think your life is so important that you can, so many notifications is too much, unless it's one of your little celebrity notifications and they're doing an ice bucket challenge or a fake baptism with a celebrity or some stupid stuff. Yeah. You see, I got you guys figured out. I've been dealing with you guys for the last 5 or 6 years. You don't understand that. You've never dealt with anybody like me. So yeah, to go ahead and so I don't even have to get in the comment sections no more. I'll post this when I'm able to post back on my main Bill Cooper channel. All the things that I talk about, I would like to, this is to inform you guys. So when people tell you that I'm just saying something and they say it's my stitch or whatever, I know more than everybody because they're too dumb to know that I have a playlist of Bill Cooper saying all the things that I'm saying. And it would be dumb for me to say my takes in Bill Cooper if what I'm saying doesn't relate to what Bill Cooper was saying. But see, these guys are so smart, they only listen to a Mystery Babylon series and they think they know everything that Bill Cooper said. So they're going to continue to get upset as I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. And they're going to continue to do nothing but watch me and not put up no content. And then probably try to get a clip from Jordan Maxwell talking bad about Cooper, which I already have on here, and expose all their little boyfriends and other things they don't like. Because they think I'm just flapping my gums. They don't know that all of this stuff is already backed up. And this channel is just for fun. To show them how silly they are. to show them that they are not as smart as they want to be, to show them they are not some kind of vibrational being that can just think and go and think strong enough. If they, get into the inner being of themselves, they can tap their minds into another dimension. These are idiotic people with idiotic mind states and ways of thinking, and they don't know anything about the world. The world is not as complicated as they're making it. But you see, when you are raised by some kind of a system that makes you believe that you are smarter than you are, you think the world is more complicated than it actually is. And instead of doing like this, like a my take, they can't get on here and do this. They have to come and talk about me doing it, but they can't do it. See, if I had a problem with something that they were doing, they could prove me so wrong and all this stuff, guess what I would do? I would take one of the links to one of their videos, and I would just go to my either this channel, or one of my Bill Cooper channels, if it relates to what he's saying, and I would take a link to their video, and I would just straight up demolish their video with just my voice talking, because I know that they don't know what they're talking about. But see, they can't easily do that, so they have to get in the comment section and write you. Remember when you were in 7th or 8th grade and you had to write you remember the writing test? They think that if they do the writing test from back when we were in 5th, 6th, whatever grade, they think if they do the writing test and, give you their 4 points in the first paragraph and then drop down all 4, and then this is established education right here. And then, give you their four basic points in the head of it, and then go down and give you 4 paragraphs that cover each of those points, all consisting of total, complete nonsense and BS. I'm going to start saying BS in other words now, because now they're monitoring me, because they couldn't, whenever I say something on my Bill Cooper channel that they can't just easily, like I said, disprove, they'll go report me, and then I can't get on it for a couple of months. Smart guys. You're not intellectual. You're not a prophet of the New Age way of thinking. The New Age, you people who are so wannabe Illuminati, and you're covering up your one eyes, and you're doing all of this ancient Egyptian stuff because you think that you are some kind of ancient Egyptian, and you're getting some kind of knowledge from the ancient Egyptians. I'm too sorry to be mean when I say this, but it's just to be honest, you're some of the slowest people on the face of this earth. Really are, to believe that stupid stuff and to believe that you are some kind of ancient Egyptian god. Who would even want to be a wannabe member of the Illuminati? You come up here with your little WhatsApps on Facebook or whatever. I sold my soul to the Illuminati, and I got all this fame, money, and riches. And here's a 1-800 number you can call, and we will the Illuminati will grant all your desires and all your wishes. The Illuminati are filled with a bunch of followers. The lame people that you used to see in high school, who were always trying to follow everybody and keep up with everything and whatever, the dumb stuff they were trying to do, and they still try to do now and they look like a bunch of dorks. That is basically the main followers of all of these Egyptians. Want to think that they're so smart because they tapped into something, that there is no God because they found ancient Egyptian mythology. See, I've read all this and I've done all of this too, so I already know. That's why I know how to tell you about these people, because I once was in their shoes. Yes, you won't believe that, but I once was a denier of maybe there is not a God. The dumbest phase of my life that I could ever be in, until God broke me down to the point where I had nothing to go to or turn to but God. And you can like that or not, that's going to continue here. You see, because my God is a lot bigger than your little Illuminati God, and your little Baphomet, and your little, you want to be a sun god Ra, and all those other things. You got a little eye, you think it's cool, you're nothing but a follower, and you're nothing but a lame-o. You know what a lame-o is, or a cornball? You are a cornball. You're the type of person who will see a trend pop up on SpongeBob SquarePants, and then you'll go out there, and then if somebody puts it on Twitter with a hashtag, you'll go out there and wear some SpongeBob SquarePants hats or something stupid. Yeah, I'm talking about you little Illuminati wannabes, not your little puppets who don't even know nothing about the Illuminati, but they claim to be in it. But you wannabes who are following them and who think that you're so cool. You're not smart either. You're mad because all that little ancient Egyptian stuff doesn't work here. Because we don't deal in fantasy land here. We deal in cold, hard evidence and facts. Oh, he doesn't have any evidence and facts. They're just on my Bill Cooper main channel, the channel that this channel is offspring of. I don't have it, though. I'm just talking all of this nonsense in the air and making no sense because I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. Never studied it. Don't have Bill Cooper's word to back it up or anything like that. It's just me flapping my gums. I'm Illuminati, look at me. Hey, you guys. I can cover my one eye. I got a WhatsApp. 1-800 freed me and gave me all my riches. Remember the Goonies? Hey, you guys. Illuminati. Science is my God. Baby. Rule. Fall. Break. I love that dude from the Goonies, though. I ain't gonna lie. You guys need a wake-up call. Hey, you guys! I'm out of here, yo.